Welcome to the Wellness Hour here on CNA 938. I'm Cheryl Go. Now, visiting an art gallery can be rather intimidating, especially if you are alone or, like me, you feel like you don't know too much about art. Well, one art gallery here is looking to change this using, of all things, very cute, fluffy teddy bears. The Bear is in the Gallery aims to make the world of visual arts more accessible by creating a friendlier, more welcoming gallery space through the use of these plush toys to create a relaxed atmosphere to help people learn about art in a non-threatening way. How awesome is that? Let's find out more now from Lo Sok Leng, who is owner of the Artralize Art Gallery and organizer of The Bear is in the Gallery exhibition, and she joins me now in the studio. Sok Leng, nice to have you. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Cheryl and listeners of CNA 938.
Yeah, so tell us a bit first about the common misconceptions when it comes to appreciating art. Is it true that you know a lot of people think that you must know a bit about the artist and the techniques and all that, but not true, is it?
Not true. So some of the misconceptions we have is you need to be rich, or you need to be an expert, or you need to get the right answer. So art appreciation is really not that team, and not that
Not that
atas.
team, right?
Yes. All of us can appreciate art, just that all of us can appreciate beauty. It is instinctive and human nature. So it can be as simple as when you look at a painting and you have some thoughts and feelings about it, and that's appreciating art.
I love how you liken it to appreciating beauty, because you're right, and everyone can appreciate beauty, but in different ways, and we have different interpretations. So yeah, we can use that same approach to art, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I love how you break it down so easily. All right, tell us something about The Bear is in the Gallery exhibition. What inspired you to do this?
Yes, as you have mentioned just now, people find visiting an art gallery very intimidating.
Yeah.
And we wanted to create a more accessible and friendly atmosphere, and plush toys seems to be the right tool to make it a more relaxed environment. And we realized that after a few days of the exhibition, the plush toys melt the hearts of everyone, young and old, male or female.
Okay, but did you get this idea from like another event, or how did you even think about it?
It was inspired by those Japanese cafes,
Right.
where they have a big bear to sit with you if you're a solo diner.
Yeah, like a bear sitting across from you, right?
Yes,
Just
yes.
to make you feel less alone.
Yes.
Okay, so you thought about that, and then you thought that, yeah, it could work in an art setting as well.
Yes, yes.
That's fascinating. Okay, so how does it work exactly? Because the exhibition, the gallery must be quite big, and then, so are the bears like placed at different points to the gallery? Can you help us visualize it? Yeah.
Yes. So we will have one painting, and every painting will have two chairs in front of it. One for the plush toy and one for the visitor. So the visitor can sit on the chair and look at the painting with the plush toy.
Yeah.
And every plush toy is carefully chosen to relate to the painting, and it comes with a write-up to explain what the painting is about. So we hope to take this opportunity to not just make art more accessible, but also to provide some explanation to visitors who are new to art. For example, we have paired the big bear with a still life painting,
Okay.
and then we named the bear Still. And the write-up will go something like this: Still, the big bear loves still life paintings. And a still life painting is usually a painting of ordinary objects, such as this painting of a vase of flowers. Yeah, so this is how we take the opportunity to introduce what is still life painting, and with a very in a very friendly manner.
Yeah, and it just makes it more relatable, right? And it's like the bear is almost like explaining a
Yes.
little bit about the artwork to the visitors, right?
Yes, yes. So after the exhibition, you may not remember what is still life painting, but you remember still the bear, and that's a still life painting.
So any memory is a good memory. So okay, so what effect do you hope that the bears will have when it comes to bridging the gap between a viewer and the art piece?
We hope that the bears will make people curious. At least with the title, The Bear is in the Gallery, we hope the people will be curious to come even
Definitely.
to visit the art gallery,
Yeah.
and perhaps it may even be their first visit. And we have a lot of people always loitering outside the gallery doors, hesitating to take the first step in. We hope that with all the plush toys in a very cute environment, they can take the first step and just walk in and see some art.
Yeah.
Yes, so we hope that people can look at art without feeling stressed or pressure or uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and so that they can really experience the joys of art.
I love that. I really love the whole thinking behind this, and just trying to make art, easier and accessible to everyone. And Yeah, I think cute bears is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Can the visitors? So you see, you mentioned that the bear will be maybe holding a write up about the art piece.
So
Can the visitors interact also with the bear?
So the write up is somewhere with the bear, maybe seated on with the
Yeah.
bear. So you can hug the bear, pet the bear.
Oh.
We have visitors who come in and really hug the bear while they look at the painting. Yeah. And we have different toys of different sizes. For example, we have a very small bunny, oils the bunny, and we
Okay.
pair it with an oil painting.
Right.
We have Skippy the goose, and we pair it with a landscape painting.
I see.
And Skippy the goose, of course, he has a long neck and he can't really sit well, so you need to hold his neck up. So you do have to interact with the toy while you're looking at the painting.
Wow. Okay. And I see that a lot of thought has gone into pairing a specific type of plush toy with the artwork as well. Can you talk us through your process of pairing?
We will look at the toy itself. For example, we have we saw a toy and it's a seal, and he has a lot of black and white patches.
Yeah.
So we decided, we should call him Inky and pair it with a Chinese ink painting.
Oh, that's so clever. Okay, so
Yes.
it's really just seeing the art or some semblance of the art in the soft toy as
Yes,
well, isn't it?
yes.
Oh, it's just so fascinating and so fun as well. Talk to us about the exhibition itself, Sok Ling. What sort of art is on display?
We have paintings of different mediums. We have paintings such as Chinese ink painting, oil painting, watercolor, and different mediums, different subject matters, and different artists. So it goes to the objective of the exhibition. It's not just meant to be cute and make people comfortable.
Yeah.
We also want to take this opportunity to introduce different elements of art to people. Yeah. For example, what is a Chinese calligraphy? What is a watercolor painting like? Yeah, so we try to pair it up with different mediums, different subject matters by different local artists.
Yeah.
The gallery is focused on promoting local artists.
Oh, that's wonderful. So they're all Singapore-based
Yes,
artists.
all Singapore artists.
Can you give us some names, perhaps?
For example, we have for example, Inky.
Yeah.
Inky is with Chinese ink painting by Goh Siu Guan.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's really I love that it's local art that you're trying to showcase, and I love that it's exposure to different mediums. So it's not just one type of art, but you're letting people just get a taste of the different art that is available out there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And so I think a lot of people we associate art with like going to Paris or France or Europe to look at a art piece in one of those fancy museums, right? We tend to see that, or like the Mona Lisa, for example, in the Louvre, where it's a very famous painting. But sometimes we actually don't know what we feel when we look at the art, right? Like, oh, okay, so this one's famous. That's all we know, right? Like, okay, I've seen it. So how would you encourage people to appreciate or experience art, especially if they're not familiar with it, or they didn't study art history, right? A lot of us don't. So how do you encourage people to just say it's okay, just have a look at it, and like what you said, how do you interpret art, right? What would you say?
I guess the most important thing we want to tell people is there's no right or wrong answer. There is no need for a profound answer. There's no need to be chim or atas.
Or very in depth,
Yes,
right?
yes. It can be as simple as, I like this painting because it reminds me of my trip to Europe.
Yeah.
I like this painting because I'm drawn to all the yellow in it. Yeah, so it can be as simple as that. As long as you can point out something about the painting that connects to you in some way, whether it's a feeling or a thought, that is your way of appreciating a painting.
Okay, thanks for saying that, because I like like Monet's water lilies, but I only like it because it's pretty, And sometimes I felt like, am I being too shallow about that? But it's okay, right?
Yes, it's okay.
I just like how the colors blend together.
Yes.
That's all. I don't have any other thoughts beyond that.
Yes. There's no need to talk about technique or composition.
No, I can't tell you anything also. So yeah, you're right. Just like it's visually just pleasing on the eye, that's also fine, right?
Yes, and even if you do not like the painting, that's a form of appreciation as well.
True.
Yeah, because you found the painting very disturbing, or it makes you feel sad. That is appreciation as well. So appreciation or some thoughts about the feelings need not be right or wrong, need not be positive or negative. It's just whatever you feel and whatever you have observed.
Oh, I love that song. I really love how you're trying to just break it down and just make it so much easier to everyone. How would you say art appreciation helps a person's wellness? Because we're here on the Wellness Hour after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at art helps one's wellness in many ways. It enhances mental health by reducing stress and boosting the mood. It fosters creativity and critical thinking. It creates empathy and connection. So basically, looking at art, especially something that's just beautiful, can make us happy. And I always say art helps us to find ourselves and lose ourselves. Yeah, so it sounds like a conflict, but when a painting draws us in and we observe the painting so much that it will actually make us lose ourselves. We will forget about what's happening and we are very present in the moment. So art helps us to lose ourselves, just like we are lost in a very exciting show or exciting book. And art also helps us to find ourselves, because if the painting connects with us, we will actually find ourselves from the painting. Basically, art reflects ourselves, reflects our thoughts and our feelings. So whatever you see from the painting and whatever you get back, or the feedback you have, is actually something about yourself. So when you say, okay, you find this painting, you like this painting because you like yellow. So actually, after a while, you realize, actually, I'm a person who like yellow. I do not like this painting because it's so messy. Actually, I'm a very organized person. I like straight lines. So if we think more about it, a painting actually reflects ourselves and it helps us to find ourselves. Which is why I say art helps us to lose ourselves and find ourselves at the same
I
time.
love that. Lose yourself, but also find yourself. Like a little bit of self-discovery.
Yes.
In a sense, right? And like you said, like, two people can view the same painting in very different ways.
Yes.
And that because it's a reflection of who they are.
Yes.
Right. That's
Yes.
wonderful. Okay. Tell us a bit about Actualize. Like you're the owner of the gallery. What sort of exhibitions and art do you showcase throughout the year? Is it mainly just local or?
We feature artworks by local artists. We also conduct workshops because it's our mission to make art more accessible. So we conduct workshops such as slow art appreciation, team bonding in art, matchmake in art.
It's like matchmaking.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
We have a matchmake in art. We also have an educational exhibition series such as what is Impressionism to a Singaporean, which introduces to us what is Impressionism.
Yeah.
Yes. So we try to use different ways to engage with the general public instead of just having a painting on the wall and people coming to see the painting.
I see. Yeah. So it's just you're just trying to make it available to everyone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How did you come to find yourself as an owner of an art gallery? Something? Did you always have an interest in art?
I'm an accountant by training.
Oh, really?
My father is an artist.
I see.
Yeah. So I started the art gallery after he passed away because my father left behind many paintings.
I see.
So that was about 4 years ago.
I see.
So after I started the art gallery to manage his works, I realized that I got to know more of his friends, and I started to help them promote their works as well. Now we have a big community.
That's so nice. So in a way, it's almost like a tribute to your father.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I love how sometimes just life from an accountant to now an owner of an art gallery. What would you say is the most rewarding thing about your work now?
I guess to be able to connect more with people than numbers.
Yes, for sure. And Actualize, is it it's open to public?
Yes, we are open every day, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are located at the High Street Centre, which is near Funan.
I see. And so the current exhibition is The Bear is in the gallery, which just opened over the weekend, 29th of May. It's on till the 10th of June, so you still have the whole of this week to go and check it out. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And this is where you get to interact with the different bears like Inky and Still, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay. This has been really, really intriguing. Something like I love how you're taking this concept of art, which again a lot of people have very negative not saying negative, but just distant impressions of, and just trying to make it more accessible. What would be a final thought or tip that you would like to leave with our listeners when it comes to art appreciation?
I guess we hope that people can just walk in and try. Just see as many more art as possible, and the more art or painting that you see, the more you can appreciate, and then finally you can give very team answers. But in the beginning, just see and look as many as possible. And don't be afraid, there's no right or wrong answer, which is what we really want to tell everyone.
Yeah.
They are very apprehensive because they think that there is an answer, but there is no answer. Even a simple answer as I love this painting is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I love that. Like you said, right? No right or wrong, different interpretations. And I think it's just about having that open mind and that willingness to just experience the art, right? And then see what it does for you as an individual. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all this with us, Sok Ling. We've been speaking to Loh Sok Ling. She is the owner of the Artralize Art Gallery and organizer of The Bear is in the Gallery exhibition. It's on from now to the 10th of June at their space, which is at 02-11 High Street Centre, which is at 1 Northbridge Road. If you want to check out her website, it's artralize.com.sg. Artralize is spelled ARTUALIZE.com.sg. And yes, do go check out The Bear is in the Gallery. Something this has been really, really intriguing. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and to share all your knowledge with us.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl.
This is the Wellness Hour here on CNA 938. I'm Cheryl Goh.